What if the fastest way to feel more awake, focused, and alive was completely free? No supplements, no coffee, just one simple thing, stepping outside and looking at the sky. Now, I know it sounds simple, but according to neuroscientist Dr. Andrew Huberman, this one habit can reset your entire biology. It triggers the hormones you need to feel alert, sets your internal clock so that you sleep better at night, and even boosts your mental and emotional energy throughout the day. So if you're waking up groggy, tired, anxious, or stuck in a cycle of low motivation, then you're gonna wanna watch this video. We all do it. We wake up, we grab our phones, scroll through the chaos, maybe sit in the dark, drinking our coffee, and then we wonder why we still feel garbage hours later. The problem is you're missing the biological switch your brain needs to wake up fully. Your brain doesn't wake up because of a to-do list. The alarm clock might get you up, but to really wake up, we need light. Science shows that early morning light exposure regulates cortisol, which is our natural energy hormone. It boosts our mood by increasing dopamine and serotonin, aligns our circadian rhythm so you fall asleep more easily at night. And all of this happens from just getting outside for just a few minutes. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you all about why natural sunlight is 100 times more powerful than artificial light, exactly how to do it, how long for maximum energy, better sleep, why sunglasses, windows, car windshields cancel out that effect, and the truth about red light versus sunlight and blue light, and how to turn this simple ritual into a daily energy upgrade, what to pair it with for best results. We're gonna stack some things together, and also something to do at nighttime too, because waking up is one thing, but also protecting our sleep and getting the best sleep possible is also important. So one habit can change everything, especially when that habit resets your biology. So by the end, you're gonna know how to feel more energized in the morning, sleep better at night, and support your brain and body in all their 10 minutes a day. So if you're ready, let's dive right in. So number one, I wanna talk about why morning light matters. The morning sunlight is the biological signal to wake up, okay? When I was living in Costa Rica, it was easy. Sun was up at 5, went down at 5 every day. I had all the windows open, got me there, got up, went outside, and I felt this shift, in my ability to sleep better at night, also waking up. And it helps set the internal circadian rhythm. The circadian rhythm is like how we kind of move with the seasons and the sun, and it changes, throughout, the months in the year. But it actually helps us to have better sleep when we're having a natural circadian rhythm, better mood, more motivation. And the single most powerful cue to align your circadian rhythm is light. It's important, fine. So we wake up in the morning, are screens enough? Indoor lights, they're not enough. Your phone is not bright enough to activate certain sensors in your eye. The IPRGCs is what they're called in your retinas. So for example, indoor light is about 500 lux versus sunlight at 10,000 to 100,000. So it's not even close. And starting your day without sunlight is almost like you're creating this artificial, biological jet lag. And some people are like, oh, I use my red light in the morning, and if you use red light, I think it's great, but red light's more for recovery. It's more for inflammation, recovery, helping your mitochondrial kind of efficiency. It's good for collagen, and there's all these amazing benefits from red light, but it's not gonna wake you up. It doesn't contain the blue light, the wavelength. So light has all these wavelengths. It's a frequency, vibration. And there's a wavelength in the 460 to 480 nm, which needed to reset your circadian rhythm. So we want to make sure we get that specific one. So again, red light is a nice to have, but morning sunlight is a must have, okay? So red light won't wake your brain up, blue light will. How to get that morning light correctly. So this is really important. And even if you're in a cold atmosphere, I live in Canada, it's gray right now outside, you can still get that light, okay? So the best time is within 15 minutes of waking. If you wake up way before sunrise, as soon as you can, once the light's out, then you go get it then. So don't wear sunglasses. I think sunglasses are a big problem. I never wear sunglasses. I think sunglasses are one of the reasons why so many people have skin problems, burns, cancer, all that kind of stuff, because your eyes are signaling to your body what's going on. It's oh, it's still dark outside. We don't need to protect our skin. But that's a whole different kind of rabbit hole that we can go down in another video. Those glasses are okay. Contacts are okay. Your skin has receptors as well, but your eyes are the main receptor. You don't want to let it go through windows or windshields because it's all filtered and it's not strong enough. Okay, so even if your bed is facing a window, that is not good enough. So on a clear day, 5 to 10 minutes will get you there. On a cloudy day, 10 to 15 minutes, and a heavy overcast, 20 to 30 minutes. If it's safe, you can look towards the sun, not directly at it, blink naturally, get that light right in there, okay? And there's a whole documentary called Eat the Sun where people actually sun gaze and they have all these incredible claims, we'll call them claims. If you want to go in a deep dive down that rabbit hole, look up that documentary, and we'll save that for another video. So bonus stack, I love stacking. I love stacking for efficiency, combining things together. So in your morning routine, add breathwork. Activates the parasympathetic nervous system, can also activate the sympathetic nervous system depending on which breathwork you're doing, can reduce anxiety, clear brain fog, can also stimulate, get the cortisol flowing, the adrenaline. Cold exposure increases dopamine up to 2.5 times, increases norepinephrine and adrenaline. sharpens focus, builds resistance, helping you to wake up, and movement. Even light walking boosts blood flow, helps lymphatic drainage. So all these things are a good thing to add, but again, add it to, don't do it in lieu of, do it as an addition to, stack it. So these all work beautifully with morning light for a mind-body upgrade before most people open their inbox, and the way you start your day is gonna have a big determination on how productive, how good your day is. So stack them together, breathe, move, cold exposure. This is how you're gonna start off your day in the most amazing way. Now, bonus, winding down. So it's important not just to wake up strong, we also want to lock in that good sleep so we feel up rested. So the morning sets your biological clock, but the evening light hygiene locks in this deep sleep. So we want to, 1, avoid screens 60 to 90 minutes before bed, or use blue light blockers like these ones. Use blackout blinds or eye masks to block ambient light. Blackout blinds, you can get them on Amazon, pretty cheap. It looks something like this. Stop eating 2 hours before bed to reduce blood sugar spikes and digestive disruption. You want to dim the indoor lights after sunset. Use warm lamps at the bottom, because it's kind of with sunsets, low level lamps are much better. Instead of overheads are signaling the sun is still high. Our body is kind of designed like this. Think about your house. You can use down-regulating breathwork, journaling, reading to trigger melatonin naturally. And just 100 lux, one bright screen can suppress melatonin production by up to 50%. So it's not enough to wake you up, but it's definitely enough to kind of set you back in sleeping. So in closing, this habit costs you nothing, takes under 10 minutes most of the time, and will impact your energy, mood, sleep, and brain function. So if you do nothing else for your health, start with this. Morning light isn't a productivity hack, it's how your biology expects you to start the day. Light is medicine, but timing is the prescription. That's what Dr. Andrew Huberman said. So get going, try it, make it your routine, and you're gonna thank me later, I promise you.